Hello. So if you're watching this video now, I'm assuming you're dealing with distractions of some kind, whether it's in your mind, noises around you, whatever it may be. So this video is really specific about dealing with distractions, especially meditation. But the idea of this channel and these videos is that you can expand that approach to meditation to your daily life. So whatever it is you're doing, you can deal with distractions, you can be more mindful, more grounded, more centered. So when we look at distractions or think about distractions, there's often two types. There's the mental internal distraction. So it could be in the mind, or it could be a physical distraction, an ache or a pain. And these are really the ones we can kind of work with much more than the external distractions. So for me right now, hopefully you're not hearing this, I've got a cock crowing, I've got traffic. There's a lot of noises, a lot of things kind of going on around me. But it's about allowing those to be. I can't control those. I can get irritated or not irritated. So it's the reactions that I'm working with. Equally, the internal distractions, I can react to them or not react to them. And in choosing not to react, we're practicing compassion and kindness to ourselves. Because if you are sitting, however you're sitting, in a chair, lying down, cross-legged, your back might be aching possibly, your knees might be kind of stiff. And rather than focusing on those areas, focusing on the discomfort, you can bring your attention to where there is ease, where there's flow, you could even say. So part of dealing with distractions is also not forcing yourself to do something that just isn't working for you and isn't comfortable. So if sitting cross-legged isn't the best approach to meditation, you can just sit upright in a chair, you could sit upright in bed. So you're doing as much as possible. We're always doing as much as possible in kind of dealing with distractions, let's say, to make our life possible. But then there's a point where there's not really much more we can do in terms of our physical comfort, the noises around us, and then we really need to go deeper. And the mind, millions of years of evolution, it's been programmed to be kind of looking for danger. Millions of years in caves or so, whatever our background exactly was, we're wired to be looking for the danger. Equally, we're wired to kind of go hunting for food, for resources, to build the nest. So the mind is active, the mind is always active. And because we're not hunting and doing those things we used to, that energy is still there, it's still inside of us. And that can be used in football and sports and business activities, whatever it may be. But sometimes it's just too much. We need to quieten that down. So it's natural. And so whenever that's occurring, we can just accept this is a part of the natural wiring of the body. And be accepting and kind and allow it to be. And thoughts are really like clouds, they come and they'll go. Like distractions, they will come and go. Even aches and pains, if you just sit with something long enough, more than likely it will pass. It might get replaced by another ache, but it will pass. One ache to another ache, or maybe an easier sensation to another easier sensation. But the main thing in terms of the meditation and expanding it into life is that we're not being constantly pulled left, pulled right, sucked into the distractions, pulled out of our center, which is just draining, it's tiring, it's exhausting. And it really doesn't support you and help you in what you want to achieve in the day, achieve in your life, and just robs you of any kind of peace. So with that introduction aside now, we'll do a short meditation to really practice dealing with those distractions, either internally or externally. A very short meditation to tune in, and something that you can do through your day, walking down the street, on the bus, at home, wherever you are. This is meditate anywhere, so this is really designed for you to practice anywhere. Okay, so wherever you are right now, if you try and just get yourself comfortable, either sitting upright, in a chair, in bed, cross-legged, really wherever you are. be comfortable. That's the main thing. If you're not comfortable from the very beginning, you're already distracted by your knees, your back. You're making life harder. So just take a moment to really be as comfortable as you can be. And then close your eyes. Just come to your breath. And just take 3 deep breaths. And just be mindful while you take those breaths. If there are any noises, lights, sounds, whatever it is, externally, just let them be there. Allow them to exist. And allow them to be a mirror, bouncing you a little deeper into yourself. So when you hear them, you don't fall into them, but they bounce you back. So staying on your breath for a moment, just have that sense of any sound around you. Allow yourself to be aware of the sounds. And if there are none, it could be your heartbeat, it could be the sound of your breath. But allow those sounds that would normally pull you out of yourself, distracting you. Allow them to bounce you deeper, bounce you back into your core. Into your belly and your chest, into your spine. Now just become aware of any tension around your shoulders, around your jaw. Just loosen your jaw. Loosen your hands, your fingers if they're tight. And begin to imagine yourself at the center of a spider's web. And all the strands, the strings of the web lead out, firstly to sounds around you, the world around. But now, rather than distracting, these sounds around you are anchors. They're holding up the web. By holding the web, they're holding you. Begin to imagine maybe a sound traveling from one end of the web, traveling along the string, approaching you to the center of the web. And as it reaches you, it simply passes straight through you, traveling through the length of the web, out to the other side. And then another sound from another part of the web travels down the length of the string, reaching you, passing through you, across to the opposite side. Maybe your environment is very quiet for you right now. That's okay. Just allow more of these strands and strings of the web to pass through you. As the web gets deeper, the sounds coming towards you can bounce off you or pass through you. The ones that pass through you, they leave you with an energy, they vibrate through you. Shaking out any discomfort. And the ones that bounce from you toughen you. You may even begin to imagine now light. There are lights around distracting potentially. Not only sound waves but light waves traveling along the strands of this web. White light, red, green, blue, all the colors in the spectrum flowing through you. And as you go deeper into this web, the sounds, the lights, whatever distractions are around you, they really weaken in their ability to distract. They really do become supporting, holding a part of the world around you, with you at the center of this web. And now we take a step deeper, looking inside of the body at the center of this web. And we see a second web inside of you, with so many strands reaching out to so many thoughts, so many feelings. Just allow yourself to be aware of any strong thoughts or feelings inside of you right now. And again, rather than fighting these distractions, these potentially distracting thoughts and feelings, allow them to act as anchors for this web. And allow these thoughts and feelings to travel down through the strings of the web, reaching you at the center. And again, maybe some will just bounce straight off you, and others will flow right through you, passing out the other side, strengthening the web, strengthening you. And just give yourself permission, if there's one particular distraction, whether it be internal or external, if there's one that you're still fighting with, now allow this distraction to really come to the center of the web, the center of the center, There's the external web. So draw the external web into the internal web. And from the internal web, we go right to the center. To wherever this distraction is living within your body. So begin to zone in, perhaps that this distraction is lying in your heart, in your head, in your belly, or in a limb. So allow all the energy and awareness of this meditation now, focus in to this one area of distraction. And allow it to be. Allow the world to be just as it is. The feelings and thoughts inside of you. This distraction. And bring a smile to it. Smile to this distraction. Welcoming it. Just allowing it. And as you allow it, it will soften. You can only fight for so long before you surrender. Allowing what is to be. Now slowly, in this allowing and this calm and this stillness, bring your awareness now back to your body, to your hands, to your feet, to your neck, to your shoulders. To this calmness, just tune in now to this stillness. This peace that you're feeling. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Come back to wherever you are. And whatever was distracting you, I've had a lot of extra unexpected distractions here as well, and I actually quite enjoyed them. So I hope you've managed to maybe not enjoy the distractions, but enjoy this process and know that you can continue this, playing with distractions, centering yourself in this web, allowing what is to be, so that you're really full of power and joy and beauty to live your day and live your life and do whatever you need to do. Okay, have a beautiful day and I'll see you in the next video.